Programme will be back next week with the gorgeous Ray Fiennes in the Almeida's sellout production of Chekhov's Ivanov. Until then, good night.
Going out to a bit of fun now in the theatre.
Because it's just something just a bit different.
It's on the edge.
It's very state of the art.
I think it's got to be done.
Theatreland, sponsored by First School.
LWT Action is running a Shakespeare workshop. If you'd like to apply for a place or contact the Theatre Information Helpline, please call 0171 420 1100. That number again, 0171 420 1100. Next on LWT, drama of the Oscar-winning variety, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
Come on, call Chatterbox! 0891 21 21 21 21 21
Dans l'Eurostar, j'ai la liberté de bouger. On the Eurostar, I have the freedom to move, to think, to work, to breathe. Je me demande, and so I have to ask myself, does a bird in a cage sing as sweetly as a bird who is free?
Tico, tico, tick, oh tico, tico, tock. This tico, tico, he's a cuckoo in my clock. And when he says cuckoo, he means it's time to woo. It's tico time for all the lovers in the block. I've got a heavy date, a tate at 8. So speak, oh tico, tell me, is it getting late? If I'm on time, cuckoo, but if I'm late, woo woo. The one my heart has gone to may not want to wait.
The old rule says you can't please everybody. But then there's an exception to every rule. Maryland, everyone's favorite cookie.
Hi, Mum.
Oh, Malcolm, I've been worried sick about you. You said you'd be home at 5. It's nearly 9 minutes past.
Well, I bumped into my best friend.
What, Andy Harris? When did you last see him?
Primary school. Anyway, he just bought a belting flat in Eaton Moor. British Gas have been round to do a safety inspection. It's like an MOT for your gas appliances.
Well, that's British Gas for you. They think of everything.
So I was thinking on my own, maybe it's time I got a belting flat of my own.
Oh, lovely. You know, Malcolm, British Gas might check your cooker and your gas fire, but who would check under your bed for monsters?
Yeah, best not be too hasty. And I am halfway through that jigsaw.
Malcolm, get the sweet jar down.
British Gas. Celsius Safety Inspections.
You're watching LWT. Now Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton star in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
music, lively discussion, fun and laughter, a brush with the stars, and the latest sporting action. Stay watching for more television with attitude.
Now we go over to the studios of ITN for the latest national and international news headlines.
Having signed an agreement for a national unity government, Albanian President Sali Berisha has given armed rebels in the south of the country 1 week to hand in their weapons. But his army would already appear to have given up the fight. Outside the town of Gjirokastër, now in rebel hands, a whole division of army tanks has already been abandoned to the rebels. The junior doctor carrying the AIDS virus will appear before a disciplinary hearing today for failing to have himself tested sooner when he probably knew he had HIV. Almost 6,000 women have so far contacted helplines for advice after it was revealed he'd worked in obstetrics and gynecology at hospitals in Essex and Gloucestershire. The government will continue their efforts this morning to limit the damage from Tory MP Sir George Gardner's defection to the referendum party. He's predicted a huge defeat for the Conservatives and claims to have messages of support from other Tory MPs. The Spice Girls have entered chart history with their latest release Mama going in at number 1. It's their 4th hit in 4 and means they've overtaken groups like Jerry and the Pacemakers, Frankie Goes to Hollywood and Jive Bunny and the Master Mixers. That's it. More news later.
Television with a feel-good attitude.
And now, a late-night look at the world of comedy as Ian Coyle takes a peek at the latest films, videos and TV programmes and gets up to some extremely funny business.
Hello there, this is Funny Business, and I'm Jimi Hendrix. No, I'm not. But if I were Jimmy, I'd be highly delighted to bring you Rory McGrath, the country and western star, the devious magic tricks of Jerry Sadowitz, and the best of comedy on TV and video. Death by Country is a comedy, country and western crossover. Sounds a bit bizarre, but hey, it's good to talk to Rory McGrath and Phil Pope.
Welcome to you one and all. We are gonna have a ball. We are gonna have real fun, forget our cares and woe. We are gonna party down, have the wildest